Hey everyone, welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittany Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and yesterday's full moon in Pisces was quite powerful and emotional. So I'm excited to see what this new chapter looks like for us this week. I was sharing yesterday in the Goddess Gathering, and if you didn't have a chance to join the Goddess Gathering, be sure to check out the replay inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood. But the theme that came up was rebirth. You know, Pisces is a water sign, and the moon is also in Cancer, which is all about water and our emotions. So it's really about letting all these old, painful, heavy emotions come up to the surface to be released, not to be relived. And so many people feel fear when old emotions or pains get triggered. And this is a time of actually releasing and then stepping into a new version of yourself without the pain of the past, but the wisdom that you've learned from the lessons. So I can't wait to see what today's reading, what comes up in today's reading. I want to know everyone who's tuning in, watching live, say hello in the comments and let me know where you're watching from. Hey Sam, it's so good to see you. Literally last night's Goddess Gathering was so emotional and so powerful, and it was so beautiful to see so many women open up, connect, heal, and to see women that have come to multiple Goddess Gatherings in a row to see the changes that they've made since creating space and releasing the past. Full moons are all about releasing the chapter that we've been writing so that we can start a new chapter on the new moon, which happens in 2 weeks. And it's a beautiful ongoing cycle. So we're never finished. Our work is never done. We're constantly evolving and growing. So I want to know, do you feel like, take a moment to tune in, do you feel like you're going through a transformative period in your life right now where you're being called to be rebirthed? You're being called to let go of the old version of yourself or a negative story or belief that you've had about yourself. Maybe it's something as simple as leaving behind a job or a toxic relationship. There's absolutely lots of endings and changes happening. And when we have endings, it is an invitation for new beginnings. So are you at a chapter in your life where you are starting fresh, brand new beginning? Let me know in the comments below. Hello from Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much for being here, Sandra. Hey, Brookie. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's awesome. Okay, let me see if I can get these comments to work over here. And we'll get started. Hey, Tony. Maybe I've changed so much in the last few months. Yeah, I absolutely understand. Like, things have been at a rapid transformation and growth rate. A lot of us are either going into a tailspin of fear because changes kind of set off your anxiety because you're afraid of the unknown or the future or getting outside your comfort zone. But honestly, if you're feeling fear around the changes that are happening in your life right now, just openly embrace them and honor them. Hey, I feel afraid. I'm about to try something new or do something totally different. Every time we try something new, it comes with learning lessons, feeling like a fraud or a failure because you're brand new at something. So give yourself permission to be a beginner and a student again. All right, I'm gonna shuffle. Today we're gonna pull from the Shine from the Inside Oracle. And you know, something super exciting, a little announcement. I just gave the approval on the second round of cards. You know, last week I was asking you guys what you thought. Were you on team iridescent or were you on team purple? And I finally made the order, I made the decision, and in Libra fashion, I picked both. Now, the majority winner was iridescent, so most of the decks and mostly all the decks that you guys will receive are iridescent. Now, I did order 500 in purple as a special edition version just because I had to see the purple in person. That was our original choice, but because it was hard for me to tell just on the video, we went with iridescent, and I have 500 coming in purple, so I'm so excited for that. Ryan's here. He says, I feel that. Ryan, it's so good to have you here. I appreciate you showing up live. Trust in the magic of beginnings. Absolutely. New beginnings are such a great time to decide. You know, you've forgotten your freedom of choice. You get to decide exactly what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to dress, what you want your hair to look like, who you spend your time with, what job you go to. You get to decide. And so many people have forgotten that birthright and that choice. So remember, you have that freedom and that power of choosing something new. Hey, there's a card flying out. And look, it's me. All right, I'm over here shuffling, and Nourish Your Body with High Vibing Energy just showed up. So this is a great reminder that, you know, if you want to be a channel of creativity and intuition, and you want to feel vibrant, then it starts with the energy and the fuel that you're putting in your body. You wouldn't put Gatorade in your gasoline tank. So why do we put processed toxic, harmful chemicals into our physical vessel? This is a call for anyone who's been feeling like they need to clean up their act, essentially, with when it involves food or drinking or even smoking. If you've been feeling like you're ready to quit smoking, give up processed foods, stop eating animals, maybe start incorporating more vegetables or juicing, or pick up a yoga practice or start a meditation practice. This card fell out to remind you that if we're gonna live at a high vibe, if we're gonna live an elevated life, you know, that's what Chris and I teach, then it starts with our energetic levels. And when we talk about high vibe living, it is talking about our energetic state. And that all starts with the fuel and the food that you give yourself. One of the lessons that I teach inside Shine School in Module 2, all about learning to love your body and creating a holistic mind, body, spirit experience, is the lesson called Food as Fuel. And I talk a lot about how women, especially empaths, and men too, have a fallback mechanism on either eliminating the food from their diet or overindulging in food when we're processing our emotions. And our food is not made to help you process emotions. Food helps you to build energy in your body to take action and move forward and to be in the physical world. So if you're someone who struggles with overeating or eating their emotions, this is a wake-up call right now. Stop eating your emotions and eat for energy. I dive deep into this topic in Shine School, so if you need help, I actually, based on all of the girls here in Shine School, in the Shine Tribe Sisterhood, I saw a post by Jennifer today saying, hey, I wanna start back up in Shine School again. Anyone wanna do it with me and hold me accountable? And there were a lot of beautiful sisters who said, I wanna be a part of this. I'm not already in Shine School. How do I do that? So usually the doors are closed and we open them a few times a year, but with this coming up, and last night after the Goddess Gathering, I had this intuition that it's time to put together another group coaching call for my Shine Schoolers. So waking up to that message saying like, hey, I want to start Shine School again. I want to start back from the beginning, have a total refresh so you can kick my ass into gear. It got me thinking that if I'm feeling like it's time for a group coaching call and some of the girls are wanting to go back through the program again, then maybe this is a perfect time to spontaneously open the doors to Shine School, invite you in. So if you need a sisterhood, a community, and a support team to hold you accountable through going through the healing, self-love, self-discovery experience, then this is now your opportunity and your call. So if you have been wanting to join, so if you've been wanting to join Shine School, the doors are officially open as of like, I don't know, like an hour ago when I saw that post. I'm like, let's do this. So if you are interested in taking this 6-week self-discovery journey with me and the other girls in Shine School, and you want to do it with accountability so you don't feel alone, now would be a great time because we're going to start in about 2 weeks. I think she proposed September 18th. I'll actually be in Destin, Florida. So I think I'll be popping on for the group coaching call in about 3 weeks. So if you are ready to get that party started, to do it with some sisters so that you don't have to feel alone in this healing, transformative journey of learning to reclaim your power, to build your confidence and break through the fears that stop you from shining your light, then be sure to sign up to Shine Up for Shine School by going to brittanycarmichael.com/Shine School. All right, wanted to share that quick announcement before we move on to the rest of the reading. After the new moon, exactly, we'll start a brand new, fresh chapter. We've released the shit that's holding us back, and when we're ready to start that fresh new chapter, maybe we should set up that coaching call on the new moon. That could be cool. I'm gonna look at the dates. All right, I'm gonna shuffle with the intention that we all receive the message that we need most at this time. I am so sorry, anyone watching on Facebook, I cannot see your comments for some reason. I don't know why. They're really not popping up. So I'll have to go back and check and see what you guys are saying after the live video. All right. Let's shuffle for 2 more cards this week. There's one, and then the next one for this week to see where are we at in writing a new chapter for our soul's journey. We're at a turning point, and I'm sure you guys can feel the pressure of change kind of all coming down all around or within your life. Embrace it. Embrace the opportunities that change brings, and trust the process of the timing in your life. All right, last card. Okay, I'm so sorry I can't see your Facebook comments. I have a feeling a lot of you guys are saying awesome stuff, but I can see anyone who's watching on Instagram. So here we go into the second card. This card has come up 3 times in a row on the last 3 Woo Woo Wednesdays. Stay away from drama today. I'm just gonna pop in really close. Stay away from drama. This is a reminder to take a step back of the things that are draining you. And here's an interesting pairing together, you know, nourish yourself with high vibing energy and stay away from drama. Drama drains your energy. So if you're clearly being called to take an assessment of your energy. And I just got off a tarot call with one of my coaching clients who booked a session for getting some extra sparkle magic. And today the message really was, she asked the question like, how do I know if I'm being affected by other people's bad energy? And I said, well, you feel like shit. Like, that's how you know. So do you tune in? Do you feel good, or do you feel like shit when you hang out with certain people? Like, I don't feel good. Well, then that's how you know that the energy is negative or toxic. And this is saying stay away from those people that are draining you of your energy vampires. If you need a little bit more inspiration on energy vampires, Chris and I did a whole elevated life live on YouTube. You can find it on the blog, on YouTube, you can search for it, but it's all about how to deal with energy vampires and to create those boundaries with certainty so that you don't feel guilty for actually putting them in place, or you don't put them in place and then regret not doing it because you're completely zapped after spending time with people that are dramatic. So whatever you need to do to take a step back from people that are causing chaos in your life, reconnect with nature, find a way to ground yourself, to connect with your inner peace, and don't engage in the drama. It's like putting gasoline on the fire. Don't be that person to continue to egg it on. Be the one that just walks away or doesn't respond. That's one of the most powerful things you can do. Hey Shira, it's good to see you. All right, and thank you so much for being at the Goddess Gathering last night. Let me know if you're watching now, if you guys were live last night at the Goddess Gathering. Again, if you couldn't make it live to the fire burning release ritual and guided meditation, be sure to check out the replay. I've posted it inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood community, and it was amazing. It almost went 3 hours. Like, we just had magic going. It was crazy. Holy F. This card came up yesterday on the full moon for my own personal reading, and I did a reading inside the, when we were doing the Goddess Gathering, and this card came up again. So it came up twice yesterday, and now it's here again today. This is turn criticism into kindness. Wow, this is saying, now again, we've been stuck around energy vampires or drama and it drains our energy. This is saying, instead of immediately bashing those areas where we're feeling drained, we have to find a way to kind of step back and say, you know what? I understand that you're hurting, or I understand that you need attention, but maybe I'm not the right person to give it to you. So that way you don't feel like it's your responsibility, or you don't feel guilty. I see so many people feeling guilty. This is a reminder to stop beating yourself up, because when you judge yourself, you naturally judge other people. So if you want to make those deep and lasting connections with other people, then you have to start by making that deep and lasting connection with your soul. So many people like to busy themselves and take time away from actually getting intimate or getting quiet or looking within. It actually scares the shit out of so many people. And that's exactly what Shine School is all about, is having that support and the step-by-step plan to go through the process of dealing with your darkness, but coming out ultimately victorious on the other side, feeling like a total badass. After I got done with the tarot call with my client today, I said, how do you feel? She's like a fucking badass. Like, I have all the sparkle magic in the world, and that's exactly why I'm here, is to help you break that negative cycle of negative self-talk. The more you criticize yourself, the worse your experience is gonna be. The more you talk bad about yourself, the harder it's gonna be to let love in, to accept compliments. That's another huge lesson that people are finding. Massive takeaways inside Shine School is accepting compliments, learning how to say yes to receiving love from someone else. When we're constantly bashing ourselves, it's going to be impossible for you to receive the love that other people are trying to give to you. So in turn, you're going to feel like you aren't seen, you aren't heard, you aren't loved or supported or even worthy of receiving that. And so you create that negative cycle. So if you want to put an end to that negative cycle, you have to stop criticizing yourself on an internal mental level. So powerful. Thank you. Oh my gosh, so good to see you guys. Hey Destiny, thanks for joining last night. I can't believe this card has come up 3 times in the last 2 days. Clearly there is a message here. And actually it's interesting, the last 2 tarot readings that I did this week were all about self-criticism and self-judgment. Like, well, yeah, of course I'm my biggest critic. Like, I constantly beat myself up and I feel like shit when I do it. Like, well, that's when you know you're out of alignment with, you know, high vibing energy. You will feel good when you are in alignment with your truth and operating at a level that we are meant to operate at. So many of us are not living up to our full potential. You know, they talk about how we only use a certain percentage of our brain. Well, the same is true for our energetic levels, and we can go beyond what we could ever imagine. For example, if any of you have ever gone to the gym and you're like in a plank and you're like, oh my God, 60 seconds of plank, I can't do this, I can't do this. And you challenge yourself to quiet your mind and endure. Your body will endure so much longer than your mindset. Your mind, although is powerful, it's also very weak because mentally we give up in that plank real quick, but our physical body is fine and can withstand it. So interesting caveat to reminding you that we are so much stronger than we think, and the words that we speak about ourselves actually can affect the way that we physiologically feel and energetically and emotionally. All right, I still can't see your comments on Facebook. I am so sorry. That's such a bummer. You know, technology, you do the best with what you can, but I can see everyone here on Instagram, so thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate all the love and support. It has been so much fun being able to show up every day basically this week and connect with you goddesses and to remind you that you are a freaking badass. You are meant to shine, and if you need that support, peeling back the layers, you don't want to feel alone, but you know you're ready for transformation, you know you're ready to let go of the baggage of the past, and you're ready to step into your mission, your purpose, and confidently shine your light into the world where you're no longer afraid to be seen or afraid to not be perfect or afraid to fail. Shine School is the place for you to up-level your confidence and your self-worth. So again, I am opening the doors for you guys so that we can start another group accountability round, and I'll be setting up a time for all of us to get together for a group coaching call in September. Zoom camera isn't doing your locks justice. Oh, Carson, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my God, your hair looks so much better here. Oh, thank you. Well, I also took it out of my ponytail. All right, really quick pause. I'm gonna give a huge shout out to Carson Clay Calhoun. Chris and I signed up for yoga teacher training this week, and we started off our first class today with Carson. It was absolutely a blast and everything that I am looking for out of connecting with like-minded souls. So thank you for an amazing experience this morning. We can't wait to hop on later for our next class. And here's something really funny, guys. You guys know I own a luxury vegan hair salon. So Carson had no idea who Chris and I were, and we were doing a fun Shark Tank exercise, and he says, all right, I don't know anything about what they're about to pitch or who they are, so I'm gonna make up an intro story. And he's like, all right, husband and wife, hair models from Portland, Oregon, which is hysterical because he had no idea that I own a hair salon. So seems aligned, and maybe you are intuitive AF. Hey Vanessa, it's good to see you. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in here on Woo Woo Wednesday. I love bringing you the wisdom and the energy forecast for each week. And this week with the full moon in Pisces is all about letting go of all the heavy emotions, knowing that you're integrating and turning into the real authentic version of yourself. And so many women that I see, so many people that I see are so closed off to their emotions, especially if you've ever been hurt in the past or sexually abused. We disconnect from our body, and our body is the vessel that sends us the signals for emotional awareness. You know, emotions are just messengers here to get us to pay attention, to bring us back into the present moment. So pay attention to how your emotions are showing up for you this week. Give yourself space to let them go, clean out your system, nourish your body with high vibing energy, whether that mean incorporating more plants. You know, cucumbers are one of the highest pH, so like just eat a whole cucumber every day and you should be on, you know, you're starting down a good path, right? We need to incorporate more fresh food. Also, breathing practices, yoga and meditation will also help you to raise your energy and balance your chakras. So be sure to take time to clear out any of that toxic energy, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental. Stay away from drama this week. Do not engage, do not pour fuel on the fire, be the one to walk away, to offer love and compassion and understanding to any situation, and then turn criticism into kindness. Don't be so quick to judge because you don't know the type of hard battle that other people are fighting. When you realize that you've been hurt, and when you get hurt, you lash out, so do other people. So if you see someone being an asshole, it's your opportunity to be spiritually mature and offer love in dark places. It really starts with learning to love yourself, offering yourself that kindness, and then in turn, you have an abundance to give to other people, whether it be compassion, understanding, or extra sparkle magic to spread around. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week on Woo Woo Wednesday. If you know a soul sister who would love this message, please tag them below or invite them to join the Shine Tribe Sisterhood. If you didn't catch the replay of the Goddess Gathering release ritual last night, go check it out inside the Facebook group. It was amazing. And again, thank you so much for your love and support. I appreciate you guys being here live every week for Woo Woo Wednesday. Thank you guys for helping me sell out of the first round of the Shine from the Inside Oracle. I'm super pumped about that. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week with more wisdom. Also, be on the lookout for our Elevated Life podcast this Friday, where we're going to be talking all about how we got into our yoga journey, which is so appropriate since we just started our teacher training this week. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. I will catch you guys later. Peace.